Okay, students. Yesterday I posted the textbook. Anybody, anybody did you see the Google Classroom? அதை
Yes,
பார்த்தீங்களா?
sir. Sir,
ஓகேப்பா,
பார்த்தேன் sir.
ஓகேப்பா, வெரி குட். அதான் உங்களுடைய டெக்ஸ்ட் புக்கு பிரிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன் வாத்தர் கிரேவல் இந்தியா ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கிறவங்க எல்லாரும் ஃபாலோ பண்ணுற புக்கை தான். ஸோ அதில் இருக்கிற ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் தான் மேக்ஸிமம் வரும். அதில் இருக்கிற ப்ராப்ளம் தான் வி ஆர் சால்விங். சம் ஆஃப் 1 or 2 exercise problem will give the assignment. So you have to follow that book. That's the prescribed author. Gravel book. Next, unit 2. Unit 2 is Fourier series. Fourier series is nothing but it's an infinite series. It obeys certain laws. Laws called a Dirichlet condition. If you are following the Dirichlet condition, we can sum up this series. Using that sum of the series, we can find out the some application. That is the heat problem, wave problem, and some heat conduction, and some temperature issues. This type of problem we are using Fourier series. We can solve it. And electromagnetic theory also it is useful. First, Dirichlet condition. First, before starting it, you must know the concept of periodic function. A function f of theta is periodic if it is defined for all theta value and there is some positive number c such that f of t plus c equal to f of theta. Periodic function is nothing but the initial and final point is same. ஒரு குறிப்பிட்ட பாயிண்ட்ல திரும்ப திரும்ப நடக்கிற ஈவெண்ட்ஸ் தான் பீரியாடிக் ஃபங்க்ஷன். ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ், கேன் யூ கிவ் எனி எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஃபார் பீரியாடிக் ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆர் பீரியட் என்ன தெரியும்? It's for introduction only. Today we are not going to start the problem. Just give you all the introduction and formulas and results only. Periodic function. Suppose I give the incident. You are coming from your home and reach the college. Again going to home. This is a periodic function. Initial and final point does not change. Using this, what we are going to find out? We are finding the sum of this one, or can find the converges of this series. So this purpose only we are studying the periodic, and periodic function means there is no changes in the initial and final point. It is f of theta plus t equal to f of theta, where t is the period. Next, this is a diagram. This is one function f of theta. So from here it's going there, coming to baseline, coming to down, again it's going there. The same thing repeat for the frequent time. This capital T is the period. Did you see the sine curve? Sine curve and cos curve. These are the periodic function examples. Capital T is period. So before define the Fourier series, that a function f of x, it follows some condition. That condition is called Dirichlet condition. If it follows the Dirichlet condition, we can find out the sum of the but infinite series. We cannot find out the sum of all the infinite series. A infinite series follows some conditions. We can sum that infinite series, or we can get the converges of that infinite series. Converges now what point it reaches. We are using the Dirichlet condition. The Dirichlet condition says that a function f of x is expandable in the interval, close interval a comma b, then a f of x is well defined. A well defined means it's a arranged function and periodic function as the single value, not in the imaginary value, only single value. Second condition, f of x has only finite number of finite discontinuities, not infinite discontinuity, finite discontinuity. And third condition, f of x has finite number of maxima and minima in the interval, is the open interval a comma b. This is called Dirichlet condition. A infinite series follows this Dirichlet condition we can project or we can represent that function into cosine and sine terms. That cosine and sine term is called a Fourier series. We cannot find the sum of any infinite function. We can find the sum of any function. It follows the Dirichlet condition. Then only we can project these functions to sine and cosine terms. Now the Fourier series defines f of theta be a periodic function with a period 2 pi. The function can be represented by the trigonometric series of f of x எழுதிருக்கோம். இங்க theta போட்டுருக்கோம். Nothing different. f of x or f of theta equal to is a naught by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity an cos n theta plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n theta. That is called definition for Fourier series, and it should be follow the Dirichlet condition. This theta is replaced by here. Now original definition. This is the rename here. Theta is replaced by x. A Fourier series, definition of Fourier series. A Fourier series may be defined as the expansion of the function in a series of sine and cosine. And infinite series, we are expanding using sine and cosine. Because sine and cosine is a periodic function. If you know the periodic function, or if an infinite function, we are projecting the and sine and cosine terms, easily we can find the convergence of that series. Students, can you hear my voice? Call came, so you need to discuss. அந்த கேக்குதா? Hello, students.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Call on the data cut. So இதான் proper definition. F of x equal to a naught by 2 summation n equal to 1 to infinity an cos nx plus n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin x. Here again we are writing the Dirichlet condition for the interval 0, 2 pi. Here is the proper definition for Fourier series. Fourier series is nothing but an infinite series. It follows the Dirichlet condition. We can project that infinite series into sum of cosine and the sine term. This a naught by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity an cos nx is cosine term. This one summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin nx is sine term. So sum of these is called Fourier series. Next one. This is some periodic function. So f of x or f of theta equal to cos theta and cos 2 theta and cos 3 theta. This red line shows this. This red line shows cos theta. Blue cos 2 theta and green cos 3 theta. Anyone of you can tell me what is sin 2 pi plus theta? Sin of 2 pi plus theta. Or reverse order I am asking. Sin of 360 plus theta. Sin of 360 plus theta. It is known answer only. Please tell me. Sin of 360 plus theta. Okay. 360 plus theta lies in which? Very good. Very good. So 316 சொல்றீங்களா? That 360 is called 2 pi. இப்போ சைனோட பீரியட் வந்து 2 pi. ஒரு 2 pi இன்டர்வல்ல sin theta மூவ் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு. இதே மாதிரி cos of 360 minus theta. Okay, 360 plus theta சொல்லுங்க. ரெண்டு சேம் தான். Cos of 360 plus theta.
Cos theta.
Very good. So அந்த 360 2 pi. அப்போ ஒரு 2 pi ஆட் பண்றதுனாலையும் சப்ட்ராக்ட் பண்ணலாம் பெரிய சேஞ்சஸ் வரல. அப்படின்னு என்ன அர்த்தம்னா இனிஷியல் அண்ட் ஃபைனல் பாயிண்ட் மாறல. அந்த 2 pi is called period. So sin theta ஓட பீரியட் வந்து 2 pi. Cos theta ஓட பீரியட் வந்து அதுவும் 2 pi. tan theta ஓட பீரியட் வந்து pi. Tan theta ஓட பீரியட் வந்து pi. Okay. This is cos curve. This one, sine curve. The redல இருக்கிறது கிளியரா தெரியும் உங்களுக்கு. இந்த ரெட்ல இருக்கு இல்லையா அது. ரெட்ல இருக்கிற கர்வ் கிளியரா நீங்க பார்த்துருப்பீங்க. sin theta ஓட கர்வ். நெக்ஸ்ட் ப்ளூல இருக்கிறது sin 2 theta அண்ட் கிரேன்ல இருக்கிறது sin 3 theta. எல்லாமே ஒரே மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஒரு டிஃபரன்ஸ் மட்டும் இருக்கு பாருங்க. ஆங்கிள் மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணாங்களா சம் ஆம்பிளிட்யூட்ல சேஞ்சஸ் இருக்கு. இதான் sin theta ஓட கர்வ். sin theta, sin 2 theta, sin 3 theta ஓட கர்வ். நெக்ஸ்ட் இப்போ again we are defining a Fourier series is a convenient representation of periodic function. A Fourier series consists of sum of sine and cosine terms. Sine and cosine are the most fundamental periodic function. என்ன மீனிங்னா மேக்ஸிமம் பீரியட்ஸ் வந்து சைன் அண்ட் கொசைன்ல தான் வருதுன்ற. இதான் another definition. Fourier series is a convenient representation of periodic function. Periodic function சைன் அண்ட் கொசைன் யூஸ் பண்ணி எழுதலாம். ஏன்னா சைன் அண்ட் கொசைன்ல பீரியட் இருக்கு. பீரியட் தான் 2 pi. இப்போ now we are going to write the formula. Fourier series we can expand using the 4 intervals. One is 0, 2 pi and 0, 2l, minus pi, plus pi and minus l, plus pi. இதுல minus pi, plus pi 0, 2 pi க்கு கிட்டத்தட்ட சேமா இருக்கும். So f of x is defined by n0 by 2. Summation n equal to 1 to infinity an cos nx plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin nx. This is the formula for angle period 0, 2 pi or minus pi, in the interval minus pi, plus pi or 0, 2 pi. Here a0, an, bn are called Fourier coefficient. To find that Fourier coefficient, the formula a0 equal to 1 by pi del minus pi to plus pi f of x dx and an equal to 1 by pi del minus pi to plus pi f of x cos nx dx and bn equal to del minus pi to plus pi f of x sin x dx. This is for an, bn and a0. Suppose if you want to find out a2 and b2, any one of you tell me the formula. Find out a2 and b2. Please unmute and tell me. This is the only introduction class only. A2 and B2. சொல்றியா விஷால் சொல்றியா?
cos 2x
ஆமா. அவ்வளவுதான். The sin n க்கு பதிலா 2. So sin 2x dx. Where a0, an, bn are called Fourier coefficient. இதுல a0 வந்து constant term னு சொல்லுவாங்க. a0 is called constant term. This is for minus pi, comma plus pi and minus 0, comma 2 pi. Next. 0, comma 2 pi also same Fourier coefficient formula. Fourier coefficient 0, comma 2 pi, a0 1 by pi, 0 to 2 pi, f of x dx, and an equal to 1 by pi, 0 to 2 pi, f of x cos nx dx, n equal to 1 to and so on, and bn equal to 1 by pi into 0 to 2 pi, f of x sin nx dx. This is for Fourier coefficient. Otherwise, they are called as Euler's formula also. அப்படியே கேட்பாங்க. Euler's formula எழுதுங்க. Write the Euler's formula of sin cosine of 0, 2 pi or minus pi, plus pi. Okay. Next, Fourier series in the interval minus L, plus L and 0, 2L. So minus L, plus L or 0, 2L. This f of x equal to a0 by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity an cos n pi x by L plus n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x by L. Okay, any one of you please unmute. The L க்கு பதிலா pi போட்டா இது என்ன வரும் சொல்லுங்க. This L is replaced by pi. This L is replaced by pi. அப்படியே சொல்லுங்க. In the place of L replace. Very good. Cos nx sin nx. அதுதான் முன்னாடி பார்த்த ஃபார்முலா. அங்க என்ன மைனஸ் பை டு பிளஸ் பை இருந்தா காஸ் என்எக்ஸ் சைன் என்எக்ஸ், 0, பை இருந்தாலும் காஸ் என்எக்ஸ் சைன் என்எக்ஸ், மைனஸ் எல் டு பிளஸ் எல் அண்ட் 0, 2L இருந்தா காஸ் என் பை எக்ஸ் பை எல் பிளஸ் சமேஷன் n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n பை எக்ஸ். இந்த ஃபார்முலா கேர்ஃபுல்லா ஞாபகம். இதான் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் ஃபார்முலா. This is the standard formula. Minus L, plus L or 0, 2L. In this standard formula only, we are replacing L equal to pi. Therefore, f of x is reduced to a0 by 2, n equal to 1 to infinity an cos n pi x by L plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity bn sin n pi x by L. Its Fourier coefficient. Fourier coefficient for minus L, plus L. So, a0 equal to 1 by L minus L, plus L f of x dx and an equal to 1 by L minus L to plus L f of x cos n pi x by L into dx and bn equal to 1 by L minus L to plus L f of x sin n pi x by dx. This is for minus L, plus L. It is same as to the 0, 2L also. 0, 2L. a0 equal to 1 by L 0, 2L f of x dx, an equal to 1 by L 0, 2L f of x cos n pi x by L into dx and bn equal to 1 by L 0, 2L f of x sin n pi x by L into dx. This is the Fourier coefficient for 0, 2L. And finally, you see the formula. I will elaborate. This is for minus L, plus L, Parseval's identity. This Parseval's identity is useful for to find the convergent of the Fourier series. What is by convergent? To find the limit function. Or limit can reduce agam. To find that limit, we are projecting to this Parseval's identity. This Parseval's identity for minus L, plus L is 1 by L into minus L to plus L f of x whole square dx equal to a0 square by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity an square plus bn square. For the previous formula, if we are going to find out a0, an, bn and substitute here. This is Parseval's identity for minus L, plus L. It is same as to the 0, 2L. Slight changes. Parseval's identity in the interval 0, 2L equal to 1 by L equal 0 to 2L f of x whole square and dx equal to is a0 square by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity an square plus bn square. Next, Parseval's identity for minus pi, plus pi. 1 by pi, L is replaced by pi, that's it. 1 by pi into minus pi to plus pi, f of x whole square dx equal to a0 square by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity an square plus bn square. Last one, 0 comma 2 pi, 1 by pi, del minus pi to plus pi, f of s whole square, the dx equal to a naught square by 2 plus summation n equal to 1 to infinity an square plus bn square. This is Parseval's identity. Remember that its application is to find the convergence of the Fourier series. Convergence na ஒரு சீரிஸ் இன்ஃபினிட் சீரிஸ் வந்து ஒரு லிமிட்ல போயிட்டு கன்வெர்ஜ் ஆயிடும். கன்வெர்ஜ்னா ரீச் ஆயிடும். கன்வெர்ஜ்னா ஒரு லிமிட் பாயிண்ட். அந்த லிமிட் பாயிண்ட்டை கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு we are using the Parseval's identity. 2 minutes time தரேன். You have to just read out within your mind. Yes, next one. Now, even function or odd function. First, even function. Because this Fourier series is fully integration only. To find the a naught, a and bn, we are going to use the integration part. So, for integration purpose, we must knowing the concept of even and odd function. The value of the function would be the same when we walk equal distance along the x-axis, the opposite direction. That's called even function. F of minus x equal to f of x. F of x equal to x square, x power 4, x power 6, x power 8. This is all even function. And the odd function is f of minus x equal to minus f of x. X, x cube, x power 5, x power 7. Yes, students, it is known result to you. Cos theta is even function or odd function? Cos theta is even function or odd function? Concept is simple part. To check the even and odd function, in a function f of x, replace x by minus x. Now check f of x. F of minus x equal to minus f of x means f of x is odd function. F of minus x equal to f of x means f of x is even function. X cube odd or even upper? X cube.
Odd.
Anyone odd function. Very good. Okay. Cos of minus theta equal to what? Cos of minus theta. It's cos theta. Cos of minus theta equal to cos theta. Therefore, it's a very good even function. Sin of minus theta equal to
minus sin theta.
very good. So it is a odd function. Even function on the f of x equal to f of minus x equal to f of x. Then f of x is called even function. Example, f of x equal to cos x, x square, x power 4, x power 6. Odd function is f of minus x equal to minus f of x. Example, f of x equal to x cube, x power 5, x power 9, 7 and so on, and f of x equal to sin x. These are all odd functions. The application of even and odd function is nothing. It's a simple for to simplify the integration concept. நம்ம ஒர்க்கை வந்து குறைக்குது அவ்வளவுதான். இந்த ஈவன் ஃபங்க்ஷன் ஆட் ஃபங்க்ஷனா மாத்தினா work, our work will be reduced. That purpose only we are learning the even and odd function. நீ படிச்சிருப்பீங்க ஸ்கூலிங்ல ஃபார்முலாஸ் படிச்சிருப்பீங்க. அதெல்லாம் பாத்துங்க. Integral minus a to a f of x dx equal to 2 into 0 to a f of x dx for even function. F of x even ஆகுதுன்னா integral minus a to plus a f of x dx equal to 2 into 0 to a. This is for even function. For odd function on the integral minus a to plus a f of x dx equal to 0. This is for odd function. Using this formula, we can find the integration. Totally, to form the Fourier series, is three things we are going to find out. That is A naught, An, Bn. It is A naught value, it involve integration, An value integration, Bn value integration. All are involved integration. To simplify our work, we should learn the even and odd function. Next, odd function. The value of the function will be changed the sign but the same magnitude when we walk the distance along the x-axis in the opposite direction. Reverse la pona sign மாறிடும். இது odd function. Now, even function can join solely by represented by cosine wave because cosine waves are even functions. The sum of even function is another even function. Odd function is a sine wave. A sum of odd function is another odd function. In the concept சொல்றேன். Product of even function வரும்பா. Product of even function. இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் சிம்பிளாவே சொல்றேன். X square into x square what is?
X power 4.
Is it even function or odd function?
Even.
Yes. Very good. Okay. Then x cube into x cube.
Even.
Very good. அப்போ even into even. Odd into odd, even. Reverse part. X cube into x power 4.
Odd.
Very good. Reverse part. Odd into even also odd. Even into odd also odd. Therefore, we come to the conclusion. Even into even, we get the even function. Odd into odd, we get the even function. The reverse part, odd into even or even into odd, we get the odd function only. Here, sum of odd function is the odd function. Now, this formula is very useful to solving the integration part. First formula is Bernoulli's formula. You know very well integral u dv equal to uv minus u dash v1 plus u double dash v2 and so on. Next, this function should be arranged in the Eilert order. You are knowing that Eilert order. I mean integration, L mean logarithmic, L, A mean algebraic, LA, T mean trigonometric, E mean exponential. In the order, we have to arrange the function to use the Bernoulli's formula. Some function in the order reverse order, we can find out the same result. Some function only. இப்போ e power ax cos bx இதே ஃபார்முலா போட்டாலும் அதே ஆன்சர் தான் வரும். ரிவர்ஸ் ஆர்டர்ல வந்து e power x cos bx e power ax போட்டாலும் அதே ஆர்டர்ல வரும். அதே ஆன்சர் தான். ஸோ Bernoulli's formula I should be follow the Eilert order. Next, integral of sin nx equal to minus cos nx. Next, integral of sin n pi x by L. The integrate பண்ணா minus cos n pi x by L into what is coefficient of x here? N pi by L. It is going to the numerator as L by n pi. நம்பி இது புரியுதாப்பா? cos nx integrate பண்ணீங்கன்னா sin nx integrate பண்ணா minus cos nx next sin n pi x integrate பண்ணீங்கன்னா minus cos n by x by numeratorல L by n pi வரும். x ஓட coefficient coming denominator for differentiation purpose. Sorry, integrating purpose. Here denominator is going to numerator. So L by n pi. The same way cos nx integration sin nx by n and integral of cos n pi x by L into dx equal to sin n pi x by L. இங்க தப்பா எழுதிருக்கேன். கரெக்ட் தான். n pi x. நம்ம இங்க L வந்து எழுதுறப்ப மிஸ்டேக் எழுதிருக்கேன். இந்த L வந்து ஒன்லி ஆங்கிளுக்கு மட்டும் தான் வரும். லெஃப்ட்ல இருக்கு இல்லையா, அது கரெக்டா இருக்கு. ரைட்ல இருக்கிறது வந்து இந்த டிவைட் வந்து எக்ஸ்ட்ரா வந்துடுச்சு. திஸ் L இஸ் ஒன்லி ஃபார் திஸ் n pi x ஓட டினாமினேட்டர் தான் வரணும். தம்பி புரியுதா சொல்றது? anyone of you please respond. விஷால்?
Yes sir, yes sir.
அந்த ஒரு டினாமினேட்டர் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா வந்துட்டு இருக்கு. தெரியுதா? கரெக்டா ஆங்கிள் தான் வரணும். இந்த L இங்க இது கரெக்டா இருக்கு. sin n pi x by L dx இங்க கரெக்டா இருக்கு. இங்க எழுதுறப்ப வந்து இது எக்ஸ்ட்ரா டினாமினேட்டர் வந்துச்சு. ஸோ யூ கேன் ரிமெம்பர் தட். இது கிடையாது. A minus cos n pi x by L into L by n pi. Cos sin n pi x by L into L by n pi. Next, derivative உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். இப்போ ஒரு x cube இருக்கு. அதை differentiate பண்ணா 3x square, x power 5. அதை எப்படி differentiate பண்ணா உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். Next, this value you have to read out at least 5 times. It is studied in the schooling, but you have to remember it 5 times. Okay, மைண்டுக்குள்ளே படிச்சுக்கோங்க. படிச்சதான் உங்களால மைண்ட்ல ரீகால் பண்ணிடலாம். cos n pi equal to minus 1 whole power n. Cos n pi equal to minus 1 whole power n. Cos 2n pi, that is 1. Cos 2n pi, that is 1. Cos pi by 2, it is 0. Cos 3 pi by 2, that is also 0. And cos 0, that is 1. Yeah. On the other hand, sin n pi, 0. Sin 2n pi, 0. What is sin 3n pi? Yes. Any one of you? Sin 3n pi.
0.
Very good. Sin pi multiple element here. Sin pi by 2 is 1. Sin 3 pi by 2 is minus 1. And sin 0 equal to 0. தம்பி புரியுதா? ஞாபகம் இருக்க அந்த வேல்யூஸ்லாம் you have to read out 5 times. Then only it come to your mind. And we'll start the problem by tomorrow. நடத்தின பார்ட்ல ஏதாவது டிஸ்கஸ் இருக்கா? ஸ்டார்ட் from beginning என்னென்ன பண்ணாங்கன்னு ஒரு ரீகால் பண்ணலாமா? ரீகால். First we are defining the periodic function. Periodic function என்ன define பண்ணாங்க? Short from beginning. First definition, periodic function. Periodic function, a function f of periodic should be f of theta plus t equal to f of theta, where t is the period. Next, periodic function representation or diagram, where here t is the period. Next, we are defining the Dirichlet's condition. In any infinite series, it follows the Dirichlet's condition. Then only it should be projected into sine and cosine terms. That is, it can be expanded as Fourier series. And Dirichlet's condition. Now we are defining the Fourier definition. Alternative definition. Instead of theta, we are using the x. And different diagrams of cos theta and cos 2 theta and cos 3 theta. And using the sin theta. Sin theta, sin 2 theta, sin 3. And alternative definition of Fourier series. And Fourier series representation, the minus pi and plus pi and 0,2 pi, f of x equal to this value. Next, Fourier coefficient of a0, an, bn in the interval minus pi comma plus pi. And Fourier coefficient for the interval 0,2 pi. And Fourier series for the interval minus L comma plus L and 0,2 L. It's Fourier coefficient for minus L comma plus L. And Fourier coefficient for 0,2 L. Next, Parseval's identity for different intervals minus L comma plus L and 0,2 L, minus pi comma plus pi and 0,2 pi. Using the previous formula, we will find out the a0, an, bn, and substituting here and get the convergence of the Fourier series. This purpose only you are using the Parseval's identity. After that, we are explaining this even function and odd function like in the formula. This is odd function, it's diagram here. Next, odd function and sum of the even function can solely represent the cosine waves, and this one is sine wave. And it's a Bernoulli's formula, and the integral of sin nx sin n pi x by L cos nx cos n pi x by L. Finally, some value cos n pi sin n pi cos 2n pi sin 2n pi cos pi by 2 sin pi by 2 cos 3 pi by 2 sin 3 pi by 2 and cos 0 sin 0. These values you have to remember it. I'll stop recording. Wait, I'll take the afternoon and we'll discuss.